Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends. And today we have a very simple challenge for Muslims. You know, one of the Muslims, he posted some comments in my videos, and I don't know why, if you like to call us and confirm what he is saying, we will be happy to talk to him. He said in the comment, and let me show you, something which or what he meant, that obviously Muhammad was a prophet. And how we know he's a prophet? Well, he said something or things which come to be true, and those things he said them 1400 years ago. So how a person who isn't, supposedly a Bedouin who do not know how to write, how to read according to Muslims, how he knew those things? So this is the comment I will put in the screen for you so you can read with us. Imam Squidward. Well, he's a squid anyway. And the legs of the squid, they are very creative. So he is saying to somebody, explain how Arab, or an Arab, in the middle of the desert, all of a sudden start talking about Israeli prophets, start making prophecies that come true. All right. This is my challenge to the Muslims. Who is a Muslim want to show me prophecies of Muhammad who come true? This is a life challenge. You see, if we go in Google, we search prophecies of Muhammad, we will find endless numbers of articles made by Muslims. But I challenge any Muslim to prove you wrong that one of those articles is telling the truth. Just one. Who want to do that? For sure, we welcome Mr. Squid. I don't know, you're a squid, you're a tuna, still your statement is false. So who is a Muslim? He can show us the prophecies which come to be true. Do we have anybody in the bushes? Please don't forget to invite your friends. Maybe we'll get some Muslims who get excited or sheikh. If you are a sheikh, that you're more than welcome. If the bigger you are, the better it is. The Arab building tall buildings prophecy, but the Arab, they build tall buildings in the time of Muhammad. The Yemen, the tall building in Yemen exists 1,000 years before Muhammad is even born, and they are the one who carry the sheep. This is what they do for living until now. What a prophecy! But anyway, even that prophecy, even that one will prove it wrong. I want a Muslim to give me the reference. We put it in the screen so we can love together. Do we have any Muslim who would like to show us the prophecies of your prophet? I mean, you call him prophet, but I cannot find the prophecies of the prophet. Any Muhammadan can help us? First of all, if a prophecy been said, that means the prophecy been told. Correct? Who is the first one who tell the prophecy? God. Do we agree? The true prophet is God. The one who prophesied the future is the one who know the future. We call a person a prophet because he tell us about something will happen taught to him by God. It's not him who knows. It is God who told him, right? Okay. So where is the prophecies of Muhammad in the Quran? So you will find that all the fiction stories Muslim they have, it's in the Hadith. But we ask them, okay, if those are prophecy, that's mean Allah, he told him. Shouldn't those things be in the Quran? This is number one. Number two, show me the prophecy which come to be true, and we will see if it's true. Any Muslim? Every single prophecy Muhammad he said it come to be false. even the one which come to be true. Because you see, Muhammad is a person who cannot keep his mouth shut. As an example, I can say, well, time will come and America will split to pieces. But then if I give more details, and those details have to happen before America split pieces, and those things that don't come to be true, that means my prophecy did not work. Because one lie is a lie. Correct? Now, any Muslim can show us the prophecy of Muhammad. Why we have tons of articles speaking about the prophecies of Muhammad, but not a single Muslim can show us the prophecy? No, the Muslim they have, you see, are saying Islam will become smaller, right? In the Muslim website, it says that Islam will be global. When Muhammad, he said, Islam will shrink and will be small. So Muhammad, and where is the prophecies of Muhammad? I'm just trying to get you involved with us. You know, look how many articles, my friend. Look at those articles. I mean, all over the place. Literally, they are all over the place. I mean, you search for a prophecy of Muhammad, you will find hundreds of thousands of articles. Then surprising prophecies of this guy, the FTB, whatever his name, this idiot, Joker. Any Muslim want to help us? It's at open a challenge, right? Said Muhammad prophesy smartphone because there is a hadith about story. It will be shared from something from his leg. And his smartphone is a leg. I'm so glad he did not mention his testicles. So the smartphone is there. Okay. You know, when you are possessed with what I believe, the Muslim, they see a cloud, they say, look, it says Alhamdulillah. They see a tree, they say, oh, look, this is a Muslim tree, it's bending down to Allah. The chicken make a sound, they say, see, he's praising Allah. The, you know, I'm possessed. Any Muslim? Who's a Muslim want to help us? You see, I don't want to open articles. I want a real Muslim, so people, they can hear two sides of the story. You know, not only my side of the story. They hear your side of the story, and you prove us wrong, and that will be wonderful. Don't you wanna? You know, prove Islam to be true? Imagine, my friend, if you are a Muslim sheikh and you are listening, and then you call this guy, his name is a Christian prince, making thousands and thousands of Muslims leave Islam. You call him, you get him busted. Do you know how much Allah will be thankful for you? Do you know how many versions Allah will give you extra? Any Muslim? My friend, Muslims friends, you have to work for the versions. The versions will not come to you like this. In order to get the versions, you have to do something. And now it is time to do it. Who is a Muslim? Want to show us the prophecies of a Prophet Muhammad. Why? Why nobody want to do it? After we hang up and we go to sleep, then you will see a Muslim posting things. Anyone? Well, you are forcing us to open articles. Let us search for an article written by Muhammad, for sure. All right, let us see. Prophecies, let us be sure. What we can do. And that's it. We want a Muslim website. Muslim website. Islamic City. This is a Muslim website. the birth of the Prophet, youth of the Prophet. Like, what does have to do with my topic? Why it's appearing even in my screen? Okay, hold on. We need to search for something else. Life of a Prophet Muhammad. Are you serious, Muslim? Do you really have a life of Prophet Muhammad in articles? What do you say about him? He was a wonderful guy. He go to his son, wife, and he cheat with the son, with the wife. The life of a Prophet Muhammad. Okay. 15 mind-blowing end-time prophecies of Islam. That's a good one. Here we go. Hey, brothers and sisters. We found 15 mind-blowing. Don't sue me if your mind get blowing with this article. Who is a Muslim is willing to call us and read for us this article and tell us if he agree. I never opened this website before. Phone and talking shoes. The Prophet, he prophesied. There's a hadith prediction. Here we go. Who's the guy who mentioned the phone? Phone and talking shoes. This hadith prediction about advancing technology, it states that near Judgment Day, people's shoes will be able to talk to them. An article was published in New York Times. These shoes are made for talking. November 1st, 2006. But Abdul, this was 20 years ago. So this is a sign of the Judgment Day? I mean, almost 14 years ago. This is a sign of Judgment Day? Oh, okay. But where is the hadith? Let's see. Jami' al-Tirmidhi. I want to go to the hadith. والذي نفسي بيده لا تقوم الساعة حتى تكلم السباع. Hold on. Why the Muslim, they choose only a part of the hadith? Let us take the hadith. Hold on. It's fun time. It is fun time. Here we go. Let us zoom in. By the one whose my hand is my soul, our will not be established until predators speak to people, and until the tip of a man is whip and strap in his sandals speak to him. Okay, let us see what First of all, Muslims, so the tip of the man is the smartphone. And how come the lions are not talking yet? Because they have to come in order. It says here, by the way, lions, as-sibao. The lions will talk. Will talk to us in our language, not talk, I mean just talk. Because they are talking already a long time ago. I mean, they have their own language, right? Animals, they communicate. So, lions will talk. So the first condition is, lion will talk. Second condition is, the tip of man whip and the strap of his sandals speak. The strap of his sandal, not the shoes. Secondly, you idiot. The shoes which they are making is not talking. Are you stupid or what? What he is saying here, it's about a miracle will happen. The shoe, the normal shoe they are wearing at that time, that shoe will talk. So look what happened. Muslims, they fabricate the whole, they refurbished the whole hadith to make it something totally different. Muhammad, he did not say any what they are saying. And what he is saying here is very funny and very stupid. Any Muslim have an answer? Is it truly this hadith saying what you are saying? And by the way, this is Sahih hadith, which has proven Muhammad to be a false prophet. Because if you count how many things Muhammad he said about the judgment day, you will find they don't make sense. Not only that, they don't come in the correct order, because this guy, when he says something in one place, he says something else in different place. Yeah, this is a refurbished hadith. You know? Because where is the phone and where is the shoes is talking? Where is the word shoes will talk? I mean, do you see even the word shoes will talk? And his hip will talk. That is the phone. The hip. Okay, what if I put my phone in my back? Is that will make my ass talking? Desperate people for desperate measure, they are coming with desperate explanation. So if a woman she hide, like in Egypt, they put money in their, the women, they put their money in their bra, the phone in their bra when they go on the bus so nobody steal it. Because in order to steal it, you have to get the breast of the woman. The bra is like their purse, secret purse. So if the woman she put the phone in her bra, her breast is talking. Do you see what happened when you have a false prophet? You are desperate to find the prophecy. It says here, the thigh of the man, sorry, the thigh of the man. And look what it says. The hip of his, or the thigh of his body will tell him what happened to his family after him. This is after he died. You see the stupidity, you see the liars? The guy is dead. And now his families, they are alive. So supposedly now he's in the grave. According to Muhammad, Mrs. Thigh will tell the guy, your mom now she is cooking beans. Okay, your dad now having sex with your mom. Okay, your sister now she is dating a guy. So this is after he died. I mean, do you see the fabrication? So you are in the grave and you have a phone with you now, and you are receiving text message, and the phone is telling you what happened to you with your mom and your dad and your sister. It says here what occurred with him, what occurred with his family after him. I mean, do people know even how to read? So the first one did not work. The first one is a joke. Let us see the second one. Let us go back to the page. Where is the page? Let me open, close some website. I have too many. All right. So the first one, my brother, in case you just came in, we are talking about prophecies of Prophet Muhammad. High-rise building. Muhammad, he spoke about high-rise building. Okay. The final hour will not come until people compete with one another in the higher of their buildings. Okay. An article was published in the World Economy Forum. And look how they mix things up. Okay. Okay, so now people, they are competing about high building. And now look what they are going where. Man, thank you. They put even the link for us ready. But Abdul, why you are quoting for me part of the hadith? Because the hadith is long. And it's horrible. And it is stupid. And for me, it's full of marble. This is the hadith. So why the Muslim they did not quote the whole hadith? Because if we read the whole story, we will die laughing. So look at the signs of the judgment day. Muhammad now he changed his mind. The sign of the judgment day in the other hadith, your thigh will talk to you, the lion will talk first. Now all of those information are gone. They are not here. Do we have any Muslim have a comment about what we will read next? Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim he support this hadith and he agree with it? Okay, who is a Muslim he say that this hadith is da'if? Before we start, because we know the drama, you know, after we show them how stupid it is, they will start saying this hadith is da'if, but how, okay, this is Sahih Bukhari, and as you see, you are putting it in an article, proud about it, but you cut it off. So let us read together what Muhammad he said. This is the prophecies of Muhammad. Please show respect. Allah Messenger said, the hour will not be established until two big groups fight each other, whereupon there will be a great number of casualties. We have World War I, World War II, and maybe soon World War III. Oh, this guy is talking about, okay. On both sides, and they will be following the one and the same religion doctrine. Okay, the Muslim they will say this is the Christians, you know, Hitler, Russian, you know, America, you know, but no, that's not kind of really true, because the Second World War II, it was, you know, between many nations, even Muslims involved. Between two groups. That is the sign of the judgment day. Okay, this one we will let it go, continue, but this is the first thing to happen. Number one. Number two, till about 30 Dajjal liars appear, and each one of them he claimed to be Allah Messenger. Okay, we have millions who claim to be Allah Messenger. Not 30. Remember, this is number two. And then, till religion knowledge, till the religion knowledge. So till religion number three, religious knowledge of Islam will go away. By the death of religious scholar, that means all scholars of Islam will die, including our beloved brother Zakir Naik. Brother Twitter, Prophet Muhammad, he said that judgment day will not come unless all of us will die. Zakir Naik, is that going to happen soon? Christian Prince, first of all, shut up. Secondly, I have more subscription in YouTube more than you. And look at you, who's going to watch your video? You have 690 people watching you. If I go live online, I have 180. Zakir Naik, that's mean I have more. Christian Prince, this is stupid of you to say 180 Muslims, everyone have 4 wives, and then 60 children. So who have more? You won here. I agree with you. 4 wives, 60 children, like Osama bin Laden. Yeah, I mean, for sure you are. Okay, you get me there. Exactly. And this is how we get the method. And my name is Zakir Naik, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, but Zakir Naik, not the problem here, that before those things happen, all religious scholars, they have to die. All of them. All of them. All. For sure not to mention the scholars of YouTube. Oh. My friend Yeshua, you know, we have a topic and you are asking something else. People, please do me a favor. Don't act like a kid. I don't want to insult you. We have a topic. If you cannot focus with me in the topic, go take a nap. When we finish, we say we are done. Anyone have a question? You can post whatever you want. I mean, you really, here we go. You just disturb me and you stop us from talking about the topic. Thank you. Very smart. So till religious knowledge is taken away, which means nobody have knowledge of Islam, which means no Muslims left. You see, between two brackets, they say is the death of religious scholars. That's not there. This is a false bracket. It says the religious knowledge will be taken away. There's no, the word scholar is not there, which means nobody knows Islam. Nobody knows anything about Islam. There's no Muslims. Okay. And then earthquake will increase. This is number 4. And remember, the one who is putting numbers is Muslims, not me. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Okay. But Jesus, you know, the Bible speak about the earthquake. Okay. And then time will pass quickly. How is that? That's something, remind me about it later so we can laugh more, because there's different hadith about this one. Number 6. Affliction will appear. Will affliction appear from the day you are there? The Muslims kill each other. They kill every caliphate. The caliphate of Uthman, the one who made this Quran, or one, we don't have even his Quran, by the way. They claim that the most popular Quran they have today is Quran of Uthman. The Muslim, before they kill him, they took the hair of his beard one by one. Look, bing, 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 you know. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah. And who was the one who did that? The family of Aisha. Look how great they are. And then they cut his head, brother. And then, brother, they play with it volleyball. And the same for every caliphate after. And they killed Ali. They killed the grandsons of Muhammad. Even the daughter of Muhammad, they tried, supposedly they call her daughter, Omar, he tried to burn her alive. Affliction. And since that time, you Muslims kill each other. Not only non-Muslims. Prophecy. Okay. Al-Harj. Okay. Al-Harj, the IE killing. The killing stopped since then. The killing will increase now. Okay. Will increase. And then, brother, look what will happen. Number 8, wealth will be abundance. That's deep. That's the one I like. So abundant that wealthy person will worry lest nobody should accept his zakat. Anyone here notice the stupidity in this statement? Who is here? Let us see who is of you is a person who is able to connect the dots between previous sentence he said and this sentence. I will help you. Does it say here religious knowledge will be taken away? Did he say religious knowledge will be taken away? And this was number 3, right? Okay. Now, a wealthy person, this is number 8. A wealthy person, he go around to give zakat, but nobody want to take it, which means he want to give charity. He's rich, but nobody need it. How you just said that the religious knowledge will be taken away, which means nobody knows anything about Islam. There's no zakat, there's people, that's it. And now there's a believer going around, he want to give it charity, and nobody want to take it. You see the stupidity? You just said no believers left. You just said no believer left. Nobody knows anything about Islam. Religious knowledge is taken away. Taken away. Nothing left. This is a sign. This is not taken away from 1%, 2%, 3%. Taken away in the globe size. So nobody believes in Islam and nobody practices Islam. And now, I mean, hold on, but you see, put things together. There's earthquake, there is war, there is killing, and nobody want to take the money. Must be true. I saw that in Afghanistan just yesterday in the video TV, in the TV. Taliban entering the house of somebody taking the toilet seat because it was American. The Taliban leader, he want to have it for his ass. May Allah bless his ass. We continue with the stupidity. You see, always you have to connect things together to see how stupid the statement. Because when you say there's war, affliction, people are killing, that's mean we have thieves, we have criminals, we don't have good people. So why nobody want to take the money? I mean, isn't this stupid? But remember, we have to take them in order. And the Muslims, thanks to them, they gave us the order. Number 7, number 7, number 8. Okay, we continue. And then tell the people compete with one another in construction in high buildings. So look what happened now. The compete of high building have to happen after nobody want to take money no more. Are you following with me? People, are you? Did you notice what happened? The one before it says, nobody will take it. Look, I want to give you money. The guy who says, I am offering you money. He says, I will not. I am not in need to it. Do you see it? So before they start building high buildings, we have to come through. Not nobody need money. Hey people, if you don't need money, send it to me. I need to get a new car and a new phone and a new computer, and yeah, I forgot, you know, like I want a new whatever. I mean everything. Like, come on, brother and sister, if you like to go to heaven, you have to make donation for me. And please make sure that the donation is big. Because anyway, Prophet, he said that you don't need money. So what do you want to do with the money? Send me the money. No money, no money. Hey, Zakir Naik, how much money we should send you? Christopher, first of all, we don't accept donation from American. Hey, Zakir Naik, yesterday you told me you're just an Arab, not an American. Exactly. So you take it or you don't take it? Christopher, only today I'm going to make an exception for you. And please send it to me in dollar. Hey, Zakir Naik, this is the money of the kuffar. You stupid. This is the only currency is accepted in my country. Oh, okay. So do you see how the prophecy is getting busted? I can make 100 things. One of them come true, 2 come true, 3 come true, because anyone can do that. But if one of the 20 I make come to be false, that means the person is false. What about 2 come to be false, 3 come to be false, 5 come to be 20, 70, 80, everything Muhammad he said is false. So before we build high buildings, we should not need any more money. Actually, you know what? The company for the internet, they told me, Christian Prince, we don't accept bills. I mean, we don't accept payment no more. Your internet's for free. I said, really? Yeah. I went yesterday to Walmart. I wanted to pay, you know, I bought some like chicken, halal chicken, you know, because they say takbir. And the lady they said, I said, where is the cashier? Where is the machines? What happened, you know? They said, oh, we don't accept money no more. It's for free. I said, really? I said, yeah, don't you know? I said, no, what happened? I said, prophecy of Prophet Muhammad come to be true. And then I said to myself, okay, you know what? Let us go to Home Depot. You know, Home Depot, I want to buy some stuff, you know, to fix things. I went to Home Depot, and there's no employees, there's no cashier. Just go and take from the shelf whatever you want. Anyway, because I'm an Arab, I don't take more than I need. I took all of Home Depot. I go and, you know, I went to inside the store. I found a big lock and chain. I locked the whole chain and the whole door. And now I own it. So if you want something from Home Depot, come to me, brother. So how the prophet is a prophet and you put that in an article, and this is stupid. So those things have to happen before we build the high buildings. Before. Hey Muslims, I have some Jews, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to help. I think we need to get some eraser, you know, and like we do some fix for this hadith to make it fit, you know, because it doesn't fit. We have to fix it. Excuse me. So I'm going to help you. All right? And that will make it like those Christians, they cannot make any statement about it. So brother, we will take this line off. Okay, here it says a person will give his worth and nobody will take it. We will take it off. You know, this has never happened, never been said, and we never saw it. It's not even there. All right, now we can jump safely to number 9, and we will change number 9. We will not make it number 8 because we have to delete some more, you know, because here we have to delete that religious taken away, which means nobody want to practice Islam no more, because how does guy want to give zakat, huh? And there's nobody have religious knowledge or he'd care for religion anymore. You know what I'm saying, brother? So we have to take number 3. And then we have to take number 8. And then we have to take number 8. The wealth will be abundance. And number 9. And okay, let's go to number 10. I don't know how many left. Yeah, and about number 30, Dajjal, liars appear. And each one of them, he claimed to be the Messiah, or to claim to be the message of Allah. Oh boy. You have to give a system of 10 minutes. No, we don't give this garbage 10 minutes. 10 minutes, a Muslim, he can get away. He will be in Los Angeles before we catch him. We don't do this garbage here. 10 minutes for you, 10 minutes for me. This is not a debate. That's a joke. Equal time for me and you, which means we talk in the same time. Get me busted. 10 minutes. This system of 10 minutes for you, 5 minutes for me, this is for idiots who they are not seeking a debate. Anyway, and then tell the people compete with another construction. We have to take it off now because that is have to be a change. We have to make it maybe number 2, number 3, but not number 9 or 10. Okay. And then a man will pass a grave and then he will say, I would love to be in your place. Look at this. A man will be passing by a grave. He will say to the person who is in the grave, I wish I am in your place. Like, Abdul, just kill yourself and you will be in his place. I mean, even this one is a wish. Secondly, how money is all over the street and wealth is all over, and why the guy want to kill himself? Because look what happened now. Now we have high buildings, nice houses. We have a lot of money, and now the guy, he will say to the guy in the grave, I want to die. So he did not say that when he was miserably living in Afghanistan in the street, or in Pakistan selling watermelon, spending the whole day to get 2 rupees. Now after the building became high, and everybody have a housing, and everybody have a lot of money, and nobody even need money, now he wished to die. Makes sense. Make a lot of sense. I got the point of Muhammad. According to the according to scientific study, some countries, because people are very spoiled, the suicide is very high. Because your life is boring. He has money, he has apartment, he has a salary, he doesn't need to work, and he has sex. So what he will do? He commits suicide. And this was the Prophet Muhammad, he meant, brother. Oh boy. Now we go to number 11. Until the sun rise from the west. So when the sun will rise and the people will see it rising from the west, they will believe and embrace Islam. Like, hold on, you just said the religious knowledge is gone away, and now they will remember your hadith. I thought it's gone, and they will embrace Islam. Okay, but here, by the way, there's a video in YouTube about it. Let me see if I can find it for you. But the problem, there's like a music behind it, like, you know, the Muslim, they love a music, like, you know, action music, to make it like, man, so good, like so hot, you know, like if you watch it, you will die. The music alone will kill you before even you see the story. Let us see if I can find the video. I'm sure it is there. Let us see. Where is the guy? Where is the guy video? We are looking for the guy. Get me the guy. I forgot the name of the video, so I have to look. It's perfect for comedy. Let's see a different title for the search. Maybe this one? No. Yeah, here we go. We found it. Are you guys, are you ready? I mean, seriously, are you ready? Are you sincerely ready? Muhammad once, he said to the Muslims, who of you sincerely ready to go to heaven? They said, we are prophet. Who of you sincerely ready? He repeat. They said, we prophet. Who of you sincerely ready? They said, we are prophet, we are ready. So after he screamed many times saying, who is of you sincerely ready, which means to go to heaven, and all of them, they scream, keep saying, us prophet, we are already prophet. And then after the excitement, he says to them, say inshallah. Now let us listen to this scammer. Say inshallah, brother.
Us that there are certain things that will tell us that the day of judgment is approaching. People ask Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to tell them, when will the hour strike? When will it take place? And we all know the account when Jibreel alayhi salam visited the Muslims at the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he appeared as a human being dressed in very white clothes, and he came and he sat to the halaqah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Hey, give us the story, give us the story, hold on. We don't want to play the whole thing, let's just see. Go to the comedy part.
It's very clear in my mind. One of the televangelists went on television in 1994 and he said that the day of judgment will strike on March 22nd, 1996. I still remember that. March 22nd, 1996 came and it's gone, and the hour did not strike.
Yeah, because he's a false man like your prophet.
Because the knowledge is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us that there are minor signs and there...
Go. We want to see that when he speak about this thing. Hold on. We don't care for all of this.
The absolute truth when we know it is not. But what we know from science is the following. What is happening is that the earth has been rotating around its axis since the creation of the universe. In the beginning, our earth used to complete one complete circle around its axis in 4 hours. It used to be very fast. And it has been slowing down since then. Now it completes one rotation around its axis in 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. And scientists know that the speed is going to diminish. The Earth is going to slow down up to a point where it will not be able to support any more decrease in its speed. When that will happen, the Earth will behave like a spring, that you rotate in a certain direction up to a certain point when you cannot really wind it any further in that direction. Then if you leave it, what will happen? It will start to rotate in the opposite direction. And the Earth is going to do that. That's what scientists tell us, that the Earth is going to slow and slow and slow up to a point where it cannot, because of its mass, slow any further. Then it will stop briefly and will start to rotate in a clockwise fashion. And guess what will happen when that takes place?
What, brother? Tell us.
The sun will appear from the west. And the hadith related through the authority of Hudhayfa ibn al-Yaman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam about this is very clear. When the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam is reported to have said that when the hour approaches, 2 nights will join each other, and the people will wake up from the first night to see that the night is not over yet. And they will be terrified, and they will be scared, and they will find that the sun did not come out. And another night came, and then 2 nights will appear in a row. And then after that, the sun will appear again, but this time it will come from the west instead of the east.
Takbir! Allahu Akbar! Takbir! Allah. Just to show you how they lie with no shame. This is the hadith. The hadith says, it's not the earth is going to rotate again against each other, you know. You see how they lie? They have no shame. They have no dignity. Let us go to the hadith. And by the way, this hadith is approved by Fifi and Mimi and Sisi and Dudu. Go watch their videos. And they say this is very sahih. So the liars, they say that the science says the earth will slow. And then the earth will change its rotation. Okay, wonderful. But this is not your prophet said, you coward. You son of Muta. You potato. Where your prophet says what you are saying? Your prophet saying the opposite. Actually, first of all, your prophet is the only one who believed that the sun sits in a muddy, hot water, boiling water. It's a spring of water. But let us go to the hadith. Islam is fantastic, brother. Brother, the prophet, he discovered the earth is going to slow down and will rotate. I love the rotate story. I like it to rotate. But look what the prophet said. The prophet saying that the one is rotating, there's nobody. It is the sun going every day from the east to the west. And each time she sleep under the throne of Allah. And in the morning she ask Allah permission to go and rise again. And she keep doing that until judgment day. And then one day the sun, she will ask Allah, Allah, can I go, please Allah, to go rise again? Allah will say, no. Allah, please, I need to go and do my job. I'm the sun. And you know it. Allah will say, no, you cannot rise. No. Oh Allah, so what I will do now? Okay, now go where you came from. Like, what? I came from where I came from the west. Yes, you go from the west. But Allah, don't discuss with me. I want you to go back from the west. You see the story, how they change the story? Do you see the cowards, the liars, how they fool even their own children? Is this what their prophet says, the earth will rotate? Or your prophet is claiming that the sun goes around or on the top of the earth? Read carefully with me. The Prophet asked me at the sunset. You know, we have like to give it some like holiness, you know. Do you know where the sun goes? Look how deep. Look, Prophet Muhammad, PhD, astronomer, ex-employee of NASA, 7 degrees in nails taken off from his body, and 5 degrees in broken teeth, 10 degrees in farting, more than 70 degrees in orgasm. And now the Prophet, he is practicing his knowledge in astronomy. Do you know where the sun goes? The guy like, what the heck? I have no idea. At the time of the sunset, I replied, oh Allah, apostle, Allah and his apostle, they know better. I mean, the guy, do he dare even to say, I don't know and you don't know? Yeah, Muhammad, he loved this answer, by the way. He loved Muslims to say to him, Allah and his apostle, so associate his, you see, Islam is a shirk, Islam is an infidel religion. They associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of a man. Allah and his apostle know best. Mushrikeen, kuffar. He said, it goes, who he said? Muhammad. It goes i.e. This is the Muslim translation. A Muslim, don't say to me, this is a lie, doesn't say that, you know, yeah, come on. So i.e. travel till it prostrate itself underneath the throne and will take the permissions to rise again. So who is the moving? According to Muhammad, see the prophecy of the Prophet? I mean, how the prophecy here is not a true, come on. One prophecy of a Prophet Muhammad can destroy all beliefs in the world. The sun goes every day from the east to the west and sleep under the butt of Allah. You can imagine how big the butt of Allah. He's a butty God. So the sun now go and sit under the butt of Allah, butting him. Maybe Allah, he hid the sun by his butt, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why she sit under his butt exactly. I think she like recharged with heat maybe. And when she asked for permission, Allah gave her permission each time, like, okay, son, go back home. So she asked permission to rise again, and it will permitted. It is permitted then. A time will come. A time will come, and it will about to prostrate. Look, like this sun is coming now to bow down under the eyes of Allah. Allah will say to her, stop. Stop right there. Now imagine you are the sun and under the butt of Allah, and Allah now is saying to you, don't bow down under my butt. Now what happened? Look what will happen. It will be order to return whence it has come, so it will rise from the west. But we saw in the video different story. In the video, the earth is rotating and the earth is slowing down, and the scientists, they say, and they love to put the word scientist there, by the way, because the whole idea is to make the foolish ones believe in the foolish Muhammad. And you notice actually, all scams in the world, they try to make you believe that they are people who sponsor science and they are scientifically accurate. As an example, if you are a person who believes in creation and you want to do PhD, do you know that if you do that, that is the end of your career? Nobody will give you a job as a teacher in university. Nobody will hire you no more. That's it. He's a creationist person. He believes in creation. That's it. They will kill you. They will kill your career. You see the terrorism of atheism? The same as the terrorism of Islam. Who dare to laugh at this hadith in the Middle East? Who dare to stand and say the truth that this is a joke? Who dare? This is why I say always, atheism and Islam is the same. It's just two faces of the devil. If you don't agree with the atheist, they kill your career. If you believe in creation, we will not give you a job in university. You will not find one scientist, they give him a job if he is in California in atheist university. If a teacher, he don't teach the theory of Darwin and he rejected in his class, they will fire him immediately. Islam is no different. Islam is no different. Both are dictators. And for sure, if they have the power, they will use execution the same as they do in China and Soviet Union before, or in North Korea. I mean, look how many people, they love the president of North Korea, the same as everybody loved Prophet Muhammad in the Middle East. When they ask Ahmadinejad about gays in Iran, he says in Iran there's no gays. There's no gays, it's gays free. The whole country, there's no gays. What about, prostitution? Oh, there's no prostitution. What about adultery, fornication? Oh, in Iran, there's no fornication. Look, what the heck? If there is anyone who disbelieves in Allah in Saudi Arabia? No, brother. All of them they believe. 100% in Saudi Arabia, they vote the Prophet is the Prophet. There's not a single atheist. That's it. You see, when there is a fear is a religion by itself. But you said that most scientists are Christians. What does this have to do with my topic? This is a Muslim, he decided to think, and he come with this. Most scientists are Christians. I'm saying an territory which is controlled by atheists. And just to show you how silly you are, the one who controlled the media, social media, is atheist. Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Amazon. All of them are atheists. All of them. So now, when you say something, I mean, why I cannot receive donation here? Did you ask yourself? Every single Muslim page they receive donation. I cannot. Why? Because atheists, they support Islam. The devils stand together. I mean, in their pages, they talk about killing those who leave Islam. Yes, we should watch them. We know the Emir, we are waiting for the Emir to kill them. Yeah, blah, brother. And still they keep the donation in their page. Here we say nothing. We say love the Muslims. We say don't hate them. So atheism is other form of the devil. This is why you see atheism is always sponsoring Islam. Right now, just 2 days ago, a Muslim, he attacked people in the market, in the supermarket in New Zealand. When there was a guy, he killed Muslims in New Zealand. All the newspapers, all the atheists in the world, those the supremacists, the white supremacists, the Christians, and the guy is not even Christian. They made him a Christian. They made him even a Jew. They made him even a Hindu. Just because, they are supporting Islam. Okay. The same story happened now. Nobody is talking about it. So when a Muslim he killed, atheists go mute. And they are the one who do those terrorists. They do 99% of the killing. When one, he have nothing to do with any religion, he do what he do, they say the Christian. When that guy, the criminal who killed the Muslims in the mosque, killed the Muslims, they play Quran on the radio. A stand for the sadness. Okay, no problem. They play Quran every Friday in the radio, They made a memory day for it. Okay, are you going to make a memory day for those people who die in the head of Muslims? Same they did in Canada. Hate crime. Islam itself, my friend, is a hate crime. The Quran chapter 5 verse 14 says Allah will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians until Judgment Day. So if those people who they are in Canada, as an example, or in New Zealand, because they have an idiot, both of them, as a prime minister, if you care for fighting hate crimes, you have to ban the Quran. The Quran says take not Christians and Jews as a friends. The Quran says, I will spread hatred between them. It is very obvious that the Quran is the book of hate. So how come you don't ban it? Not only you don't ban it, you build mosques for them so they can't teach this garbage. Is that my translation? Is that my book? Is that my website? Take not Christians and Jews as a friends or even protectors, which mean every single Muslim who live in Canada, if he believe in the Quran, and you should believe in the Quran, right? You're a Muslim, otherwise you call yourself a Muslim. A true Muslim who is a true believer, right? And a true believer is someone who believes in this. So when Shabir Ali go on TV, we says we know we support you know, like we are Canadian citizen, we like to support the government, and we ask all Muslims to be obedient to the law. This is a lie. The Quran says you cannot do that, because the one who friend with the Canadian army, the Canadian government, he is one of them. The verse says so. So in the street they say something because now they are minority, but if they are majority, they will conquer you and they will say, yes, this is Islam, get lost. Right? So going back to the hadith. This hadith alone, just this one alone, which is approved by Muslims in different channels, you can go watch them without saying their names because they are not worth it. They say, yes, this is true hadith. This is authentic hadith. Yes, the sun goes. Isn't this alone enough for you to prove Muhammad as a fraud? Who is a Muslim here? He can explain to me how Muhammad he makes such a lie. How he claimed that this is from his God. And not only that, Muhammad he did not stop. Not only he claimed that the sun goes every day from the east to the west until one day the sun will be ordered to go back from where it's coming from, which means the west. He continues saying, and that is the interpretation of the statement of Allah, and the sun rise to a fixed course. Chapter 36, verse number 38. The Muslim, they made tons of videos about this verse, saying that the sun is going to disappear, is going to be demolished. This is what you know, the science, brother. But you see, Muhammad, he said a different thing. So they lie because Islam depends on lies. Islam without lies dies. So they lie about what Muhammad he said. And they say the verse in the Quran, chapter 36, is speaking about the sun run to a fixed course. Scientists, you know, they agree that the sun is dying. It's going to take supposedly millions of years, supposedly. But don't forget, you know, we will send the sun some fuel. And that's what the Quran said in chapter 36, verse number 38. But as you see, Muhammad explained the verse. So do you see how they lie? And do you see why you cannot accept a Muslim explaining the Quran to you? Because how you can take an explanation of a liar? Do you think that this guy in YouTube, who he is supposedly he is a sheikh, do you think really he do not know that he is lying? He don't know the hadith that Muhammad he is saying? How many of you think that this person, who is supposedly a Muslim sheikh, he do not know what really his prophet said in that hadith? He's quoting the hadith for us. never ever learn about Islam from Muslims. I earned my degree in the Islamic cult, but they never taught me anything truthful. And the second you ask a question which is very embarrassing, they will ignore you. Islamic school is not a school. Is Islamic Mule University. Because you get in as a donkey, you graduate as a mule. Because what the point of a religion? We are going to study it, but we cannot ask questions about it. The only question you can ask is about how to practice it. The second you question the religion, you are dead. In the best scenario, you will never graduate. The same as a university of atheists. If you are a person who is a student, they give you a question about the evolution, and you say this is wrong, this is false, there's no enough evidence of it, blah 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 blah, you will get 0 in the exam. You will fail. They will not let you pass. They are the same. Now, do we have any Muslim is willing to call us to respond to what we said? Mayday, mayday. Do we have any Muslim who can call us and respond for what we showed you? Anyone? Who is a proud Muslim? We will talk to you nicely, don't worry. You see, I'm nice with people as long as they are nice. You want to be rude? Oh, I will teach you what rude means. Anyone is willing to explain to us why Muhammad making false statement? Especially he claimed that this is a statement coming to him from his God. How a person, he is a prophet of God and he says such a thing? Anyone? Do we have any Muhammadan? Any Muslim would like to call us? So guys, you see, this is Al-Bukhari. This is Al-Bukhari, which means this is very authentic. This is like Quran. After reading this, if there is any one of you have a doubt for a second that Muhammad is a false person, if there is any Muslim can defend what his prophet said, especially that all Muslims, YouTubers, they agree this hadith is very authentic. Anyone? Nobody? Okay, so conclusion, Muhammad is a false prophet. I mean, we can show you tons of things. As an example, Muhammad, he claimed that in his time, he said, soon the Euphrates will, there's a mountain of gold under the Euphrates, and people will, you know, but Muhammad, we know, this guy, he imagined things. This guy is crazy. This guy is mentally ill. Even the Muslim agree. Once the prophet was bewitched, that he began to imagine that had done a thing which in fact he has not done. I mean, name for me one organ of this prophet is working. And the most important organ is his brain is not working. Even his penis have a problem. Muhammad, he says, I was the most weak person between all mankind. In what? In sex. Fil jima'. And then I invoke Allah. Okay. And then Allah, he sent me a dish of shish kebab. I ate it, I got the power of 40 men. I mean, this story alone is enough to make you die laughing. Muhammad, he prophesied that there is a kitchen in the house of Allah, and Allah, he went to his kitchen, he did the barbecue, he had some spices like witches, you know, in the top of the shish kebab. He sent it to Jibreel. Jibreel, he got the power of Muhammad, he got the power of 40 men of heaven, not 40 men of earth. And every man of the heaven, he will have the power of 100 men of earth. So Muhammad, he got the power of 4,000 men in boom boom. 4,000 men. So let us say an average, excuse my language, you know, all of us, we are adult as long as we are over the age of 6. Like Aisha, according to Muslim, she was adult and mature. If you are 6, you are okay, you know. So according to this, if Muhammad have the power of 4,000 men, that's mean Muhammad, he can have sex at least, you know, every man, he will do it once. I mean, come on, once a day, hello. So according to this, let me go to the calculator. 4,000 times, Muhammad, he can have sex at least 4,000 times a day. Divided into 24 hours, Muhammad, he can have orgasm and sex 166 times every 60 minutes. We will divide the 166.6, and it's amazing, 66666, to 60 minutes. That means Muhammad, he will have sex and orgasm every 2.7 minutes. Who can do that? Only Prophet of Allah. Have you ever heard of a religion, they focus on the penis of their prophet to prove that he is a prophet? The prophet, he used to do boom boom to all his wives. In one night, the Muslim, they say. He don't even wash. The women, they line up. Muhammad, he take off his panty, and the boom boom party start. Next. Next. No, I just did with you already. Don't cheat. Next. This is a prophet of God. And he don't even wash. Going from a woman to a woman. And who is the one was witnessing for this? Anas ibn Malik. I mean, look at this. The guy he was with Muhammad in the bedroom, how he knew? I mean, this is about sex. How the guy, he was able to witness that Muhammad, he do boom boom to all his wives without even washing in one night. He was watching from the window or from the keyhole. I mean, if he's a prophet, she said so. Okay, I mean, the wife, I would say, okay, the wife, she was there. But this is a guy. And all of this to support that he's a prophet, you know, because he's a prophet, he can do, you know. Do you remember the story of Moses? Just to show you the idea of Islam, that Islam is, like, you know, Muhammad, he learned from the Jews that the priest, he have to be perfectly healthy. Perfectly healthy. Tradition. So Muhammad, he learned from that, according to his knowledge or his understanding, that a prophet, he must be having, you know, perfect health. And the Jews, they accuse Moses, brother. that there is something wrong with his testicles. I mean, what's wrong with you Jews? How do you do that? And the funny is that the story about Musa's testicles is in the book of ministration. So was Musa's doing ministration? I mean, how in the world you put the story about Musa's testicles in the book of ministration? I mean, the Muslim Imam, the Sheikh, he's a thinker. Okay, where I will put this story, where I will put this story. Ministration. Okay, but this is Musa's. He's a man. And there's no woman involved. How you put the story in the book of ministration? Any comment from any Muslim? But anyway, this is story 2 is kind of, actually I was going to convert to Islam when I saw it first time, you know, but there was a black dog. He said to me, no, you know, you know, I go, almost I was going to convert. I mean, look at this story. This is amazing. So beautiful story. Hammam bin, the messenger, he said, he reported, Banu Israel, Banu mean, the translation of Muslims is really horrible. Supposedly now they translated, but say Banu Israel. Don't people know what Banu mean? Which means children of Israel. Used to take a bath together. Man, shame on you Jews, how you do that? Naked. They take a bath and naked. Are you kidding me? I mean, people have no shame no more. What's wrong with people? You go to the bathroom, taking a bath, and you are naked? How dare you? I mean, somebody called the cops. There's a bunch of Jews, and they are in the bathroom, and they are taking a shower naked. You see, Mohid, look what happened to Muslims. The second we show them something embarrassing, he go and he scratch his ass and he try to find something. Hey, can you read for us the book of Ezekiel? He cannot explain the stupidity of the prophet. He tried to escape. He Christian Prince, the verses, read the verses of Ezekiel. No problem, Mud. In front of everybody here, I have an offer for you. People, be my witness. Mud, you call me and you read for me the chapter and the verses you mentioned. That's all what I want from you. And don't hang up. Do you dare to do so? In front of everybody. Let us see who is running away from the topic. Let us see who is ashamed of his book. You, because you're ashamed of your book, you try to make me change the topic. I understand, you are a Muslim. But guess what? We have no problem. I will go, I'll read Ezekiel for you, and I will give you the answer about it. Can you call me? People, do you think this guy, he dared to call me? I'm not going to ask you questions. I will just say to you, okay, give me the question. I mean, even this one is scaring the hell of you. How much terrified you are. Brother, don't want brother to read the book of Ezekiel for us, brother? Don't you want to show us something embarrassing, brother? Come on, brother. You see the stupidity? Copy paste from Islamic website. Idiots. The first thing you will notice when Muslims they ask questions about the Bible is the dishonesty. Because those verses we answer about them 1,000, 1,000,000 times. And they go and they say, you know, Deedat, let us read what Deedat says. Deedat, he made fun of the Quran by making fun of the Bible. The same thing he said, Israel, he fought with his God. He was wrestling with his God. You're stupid. The second you accept his name is Israel, that means you accept the story. Potato. Do you know what Israel mean? Israel mean the one who struggled with God. Donkey. Here the same. Mr. Muhd is mentioning to us to read for him Ezekiel, but why? Because he don't want us to see the stupidity of his prophet. So the logic of a Muslim is, should I show them something maybe embarrassing so that will make us, both of us, embarrassed, supposedly? Is that what you are trying to do? No, Abdul, it doesn't work. Nothing there is embarrassing for me. And you are a fool, and you are a stupid like your prophet, for this has have nothing to do with females, and this has have nothing to do with women. Idiot. But because you are a donkey, who doesn't matter how many times we answer the question, you will repeat the question tomorrow, and you will go to Christian Forum and we will pose the same thing tomorrow, or maybe an hour after. This is about two territory, two cities, you idiot. This is not about a woman. This is about those people who live in those cities, as you see. So, I mean, they don't even have a brain. This is not about a woman. This is a great chapter speaking about how those cities, they are fornicating with the pagan, like your prophet. Potato. But as long as you mention fornication, here we go. Your prophet, he taught you the value of fornication. He said that Allah, he forced every human being to do fornication. It's a destiny. So while the Bible fighting fornication, your prophet promoting it and say it's a destiny. And this is why we see Muhammad promoting muta. Are you there? So we answered you about the verse you chose for us. This is have nothing to do with women. This is have to do with all the people, including men. The harlot is a city. Is not a man or even a woman. But what kind of God and what kind of a prophet he allow his followers to go and rent a woman for a one night or two night stand? You see, when you say to the Muslims about muta, they say to you, oh, the muta is forbidden now. So you are saying to me, your prophet, he allow fornication and later he forbid fornication?